playing some Madden Ultimate Team. As you can see, this video is just supposed to be based off Josh Allen, obviously, as you can see by the title. See, I haven't used him on my team yet. No. There we go. Nothing. I haven't used him yet. Also, it was just him. And team's an ace overall.
Pizza. You ordered the same thing.
But yeah, so this is my
Oh my god.
so just yep, don't ask. I've had tons of different quarterback switches. Earlier it was Aaron Rodgers, 90 overall. Then it was
Did you just yawn? Oh, you're still awake? I'm sleeping with my eyes open. Mom, can I borrow your car? For what? What do you think? To go somewhere? No, to drive it off a cliff. Did you just yawn? No, I'm eating air. Oh, you're still awake? No, I'm sleeping with my
I hate
I told my fiance that I want to start trying for another baby. Our son is almost 1.5, so I think it's about time. I'm not sure how great he took the news, though. He was pretty quiet for a little bit, and then he got up and left.
Wow.
He told me he was going to the store, but when I checked his location, it was off, and his phone's off as well. So that was last night, and I still haven't heard from him.
Fortnite is goated. Who the heck do you think you are?
The Josh Allen is Dodo Keika.
Who is this on God?
Bro, so bad. You. I have Barry Sanders
Kid. Oh my god. Yep.
You
CMC.
like 5.
CMC is terrible, and yep, I'm definitely 5. Definitely just 5.
Yeah, kid, I'm 1-6. Bro, there's no auctions for it, idiot.
Mhm.
5-year-old.
Yep. I'm 5. That makes sense. Right?
It's rare.
Rare, rare, rare. Yep. So rare.
Who is your receiver?
Shears, 91 CD Lamb, 91 CD Lamb, 90 Tyreek Hill, 92 Allen Robinson.
Nice.
So if the Bandy Sayers is so rare, what set category is he in then? Reggie Bush. That man's really talking so much trash for no reason. My Forward Smith. Yeah, that's cap. Barry Sanders.
Sonic Ice is the best ice.
Oh. Oh.
we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. DeMarcus Ware came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack.
Bro, he's wide open.
Pressure, they got him again. Tyus Bowser. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, how does he say
Sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time it yields a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Play action now, Vick. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Michael Vick. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On 3rd down, Vick. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, Vick's throw intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. 33 yards that time.
You think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, 44 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain.
They flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. From the 35 on second down. Vick outright completes it to Jarwin. 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. To throw, Vick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Jackson. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. On 2nd and goal, Vick. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 40. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because, you know, the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. That is caught by Lamb. And all the way in for the touchdown. C.D. Lamb, 38 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It is good. That gives us a scoreline you don't see too often. It's 13-2 now. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
No, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
A first down throw coming for Vick. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Leaping, and he makes the grab. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a give, right side. It's Jackson, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is down to 4. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Allen into a double team, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From just shy of midfield, Vick. This one taken in by Hester. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Vick now. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now again, right side. It's Jackson, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. It's a play fake. Now Vick. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am.
Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Mark this play, clip this play for the route running reel we're going to show at the end of the year. That was excellent. Sold the curl, showed his numbers back to the quarterback. The defender bit, and he was gone.
And the ball was thrown just at the right time as well. Meanwhile, here's a shot for the end zone right away, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
McCaffrey, and he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Noah Gray there to make the grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Pass on for the extra point. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
What?
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4's kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
Now what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
You can only pick one from each tier, so I'm going to go depth.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Let me know what you would draft.
Throwing, Vick. Over the middle, complete. That's Bush. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Blake Jarwin, 31 yards. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that...
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Play action. Now it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the night. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jen Ock.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back. Vick in trouble, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Vick. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Vic to throw it. To the left side and caught by Hester. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Vic readies to throw. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. It'll be Vick once more. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Got lost for that. Try and make an edit. Bye, guys.